For millions of Nigerians, electricity is still something they cannot take for granted. When the grid goes off, the generators come on. Around the world, energy is increasingly becoming a measure of economic opportunity. Countries with dependable and affordable power have an advantage in manufacturing technology, healthcare, and virtually every area of economic activity. But for countries like Nigeria, unreliable electricity means businesses often have to generate their own power, pushing up production costs and making it harder to compete.
The question is no longer simply how do we generate more electricity. The more important question is how do we create an efficient, sustainable and investing electricity market capable of delivering reliable power while driving economic growth. The Lagos experience demonstrates the urgency. Today, Lagos receives approximately 1,000 megawatts from the national grid. Despite demand that is several multiples of this supply. However, inadequate grid supply does not mean there is no electricity consumption.
Country's energy system.
The world is moving towards cleaner energy, but that transition is not happening equally. Developed economies have greater access to capital, technology, and infrastructure to invest in the transition. Many developing countries, meanwhile, are still trying to solve a more basic problem, getting reliable electricity for their people. And Nigeria sits at the center of that challenge. The country has abundant renewable energy potential, particularly solar, yet millions still struggle with inadequate electricity supply.
A lot of focus is often on the generating capacity, but then from there it is transmission that needs to be done, it is distribution of electricity that needs to be provided, and ultimately also payment by the households for that service. And if that value chain in the energy sector is not well run, investments will not yield the expected results.
An agreement is only as good as the paper is written on. It has to be implemented and executed. And that's one of the things we're trying to work out, the strategies, how to make sure that these MOUs are actually implemented, and not just implemented, are implementable with real impact.
So the question is no longer simply whether Nigeria should transition to clean energy. It is whether Nigerians can afford to participate in that transition. Stakeholders are calling for stronger partnership between government, investors, development institutions, and the private sector to expand clean energy access. In Lagos for News Central, Chamun, Dabeng.